Okay. So as you can see here, our process has gone through. It's worked. That's very exciting. And you can see right here on our dash in our development environment, the scenes that we were able to pull down, which is very exciting, which means that now we have some additional changes to make here. The first one being a decision about how we want the ErosWrapper to work right now. We've got a class method going on in there, but we want to figure out what to do about these. I think I want to make it an instance. So everywhere in the code base where we use ErosWrapper dot, I want to find and this is literally the only place. So what we're going to do is this. And we're going to make it an instance. And then for ErosWrapper, we're going to do init. Pass for now. What we're going to do, add these various methods. There's not going to be a class method anymore. It's just going to be search, self. This we're going to pull into its own method. Let's put it at the bottom. There we go. It takes in self and a result set. Then we're going to do self right here so we can access that method. Finally, we're going to pull send request into it as well. Come over here, paste it in, add self as the first parameter, and then do self.sendRequest right there. So that all should work. Now that we have an instance of this thing, we should actually be able to pull that out. It shouldn't be a problem. Then what we need to do is figure out how to pass this stuff in. So previously what we were doing is we were sending in search. I want to see what that is. So right now when we call search, do we do anything with it? Because where we were calling it, we sent in search. So what I want to do is the first thing I want to do is I want to print search. The rest of this can all be commented out for now. So now what I'm going to do, thank goodness that all worked properly. Run the worker again, run the server again. And this time, we'll get a printout of what search looks like. Wait. So this is the search. Let's take a look at it relative to all this stuff. So it looks like one of the problems was the capitalization on this. So this now needs to go in scene filter, metadata filter. These IDs are not the same as these IDs. So we have to figure that part out. And then I suspect this is the cloud cover one. So I'll need to figure out exactly how those are supposed to get threaded through. And what I might do for that actually is spend additional time looking at the documentation and then come back and stream again on this. But we've made some progress. So what I'm going to do is back out of this for now. Yeah, like that. Run it once more to make sure it works and then commit right there. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's delete these. Delete that. And then run the worker, run the server. Make sure that worked. It did. All right, excellent. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a commit right here. And it's going to say, so what change do we make to this? Great, we made that an instance. Changed literally everything in here. So I'm going to commit these. Oh, with one change. I want to stop printing that out. Stop printing all my results. And then say, successfully fetch scenes with new Eros API using hard-coded filters. Remaining changes. Translate old USGS codes to new ones, i.e. Landsat. Let's look at the ErosWrapper again. I think it's like Landsat. 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 Oh my gosh. Landsat. 8. C1. 2. Translate old USGS filter format to the new one. Translate old USGS filter IDs to the new ones. Pass in filter criteria to the search method. And then also update styling to get buttons working consistently. Because of the nature of this project, I like to keep the to-do list so that later I can knock those out in subsequent commits. There was one other thing we had to do. Update test coverage to include risk-oriented and integration tests. Remove unit tests for removed methods. So that way the next time we stream, we'll have a handy-dandy to-do list. Great. Get status. Get branch. Let's see if that's been merged in. Doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to merge it. And then what's the other thing? Great. Get log to one line. So we're going to grab that. Great. Get checkout master. Get pull. Get checkout new branch. Fix Eros integration. Get branch. Get cherry pick. Great. And then get show branch. Oh, you could do that for this branch. So we should have one commit on top. Yeah. So now we're going to fetch, we're going to set the upstream, and then we'll be able to open a pull request. Now what we can do is this. And that gives us a checkbox. So we can then give all of these a checkbox. Ta-da! And we'll be able to come back to this. Excellent. Great work. We will come back next week to stream on this some more. In the meantime,